inputs on this very story. We are now learning that the minor girls once again have been produced in front of the court in the backdrop of the Pocso Act and atrocities case against the pontiff of the Mutt. The police produced the minor girls once again to the court. For more details, let's quickly go back to Ritu, who will tell us more information. Ritu, what are you learning in terms of the new statements that have been recorded again? What was the need to record a new statement first of all?
So while, yes, we are right now present at the court itself, you see there's a huge police deployment that you can see here. The vehicle movements are being restricted, but of course this is all about the anticipatory bail that was being filed in front of the session court, which has now been deferred to tomorrow. So this again comes as in the major development in the story of the Seer that we are learning. But meanwhile, the other accused named S.K. Baswarajan too, he too had filed an anticipatory bail to the court, magistrate court, and he too has been looking forward to his kind of decision that will be taken up from the court. So this is all taking place of when we talk about the accused in this whole incident. But there are regular investigative process that is taking place when come to the minor girls. The girls were again today being produced in front of the court, because this is also a part of a procedure. But we are talking about the kind of investigative process which is only taking in a major way when come to the girls, minor girls, but not in terms of the accused in this whole incident. You see there on a way that, not once or twice but almost 3 to 4 times that these girls were being produced in front of the court for the statement recording. And there has been a Mahazar process too that had taken place twice at the Mutt premises. So with this is all that the investigative process that is taking its own way, or in a own way when come to the minor girls. But there's no investigative process majorly taking in when we talk about the accused in this whole incident, because this is a powerful Mutt that we are talking about. It holds a huge, plays a significant role too in the whole of Karnataka, because it constitutes almost 17% of the vote for any party for that matter. So that's the kind of a pressure that has been mounted on the police, is kind of a question that has been raised as well. But you see there are regular protests that are taking place. The Dalit community is also saying that why is the Seer not been arrested immediately, because it is also not just the case that we're talking about, the sexually abused, but also the atrocity act is also in place when in this whole incident. When this is such a big incident, why is there no arrest of the accused? Is what been raised as well. There are so many incidents that we have seen previously too, how big Seers have stepped down from their positions, and until and unless they were not being proved clean, they haven't got back to their position. So if the Seer is clean in this whole of an incident, why is he not being able to come out and give this word out very clearly? Because the only word that we have heard from him is the conspiracy. He is saying that from past 15 years, this kind of a conspiracy is being played against him and the Mutt for a lot of reasons. So there is kind of conspiracy within the Mutt that we are talking about, as well as outside the Mutt. So there is a huge things that has been placed in this whole incident. But of course, there's a big question that has been raised against the police and the state government, that what exactly is taking place. Why is he not being arrested? Is it because he plays a big role when it comes to the election? So election are the votes, in fact, is important for the state government, or it is about the justice to the minor girls?
Absolutely. And as far as justice to the minor girls is concerned, Ritu, the other aspect to this entire case that stands out is the sentiment within the Dalit community. We've seen protests. We've also seen Dalit leaders step out and demand that the case be transferred to a non-BJP state. I'd like you to take us through what the Dalit community, what has been the sentiment within the Dalit community, and also what senior Dalit leaders have to say.
You say the Dalit community people have in fact started protesting from the day one, because they are saying that why are they being neglected? Are they because it is that they belong to a minor community? Why is it because it's a big person who is involved in this case? I'll also show you the picture, that the banner that they are holding. You see the Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao is the kind of a banner that they are holding here. And in fact, let me tell this to you, they are standing here since the day that the statement recording had started in the court about about these minor girls. So they are here daily, in fact, and are standing for a very long time and are been demanding for a justice, because it's the same government in the center, at the center, who talks about Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, and many more things that they are talking about, the women's development and child's development, child's rights too. So, but what is happening in the same parties, in the state government, the BJP party, which is the ruling party in the state too. So why is there a delay in this whole case? So you see, that's the many questions that have been raised against the police and the state government too. Who is exactly that? Who is mounting? Who's in fact trying to save all this out from the politician side, because there's a mixed reaction. All the parties have maintained to be silent in this whole incident. The only thing that we're getting to see from them is that the investigation will take its own course, is the kind of a word that we have heard from them. But you see, here the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is the banner, with the banner that they are standing from day one. So English or Hindi? Kannada. So ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನದಿಂದ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು ಇದೇ ಥರ ಬೇಟಿ ಬಚಾವ್ ಬೇಟಿ ಪಡಾವ್, ಮತ್ತು ಯಾಕೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಮೇಡಮ್, ಪ್ರಧಾನಮಂತ್ರಿ ಯೋಜನೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಬೇಟಿ ಬಚಾವ್ ಬೇಟಿ ಪಡಾವ್ ಅಂತ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಬೇಟಿ ಬಚಾವ್ ಬೇಟಿ ಪಡಾವ್? ಓಡಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ? ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಮಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. 7 ದಿವಸ ಆಗಿದೆ FIR ಆಗಿ.
So you see what they are saying, that it's the BJP government, it's the Modi who speaks about Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. But what is happening in their own party state in the Karnataka? Why is there no justice that has been given to these minor girls? Why is the seer not been arrested?
Right.